Welcome back my channel. Do you have these top 13 most valuable 1957 Roosevelt dime coin, 1967, 1968, D, 1970, 1974, D, 1975, 1982, P, 1987, D, 1989, D, 1993, D, 1996, D, 1998, D, 1999, P. The design of the Roosevelt dime was created by John R. Sinek, who was chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. The obverse of the coin features a profile portrait of Roosevelt facing left, with the inscription, "In God We Trust," above and "Liberty" to the left. The reverse of the coin initially depicted a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength.
The 1957 Roosevelt dime, history and value. Introduction. The 1957 Roosevelt dime is a significant piece in the history of American coinage, both for its numismatic value and its historical context. This dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. As a piece of mid-20th century coinage, it embodies a period of American prosperity and post-war recovery. Collectors and historians often seek out the 1957 Roosevelt dime for its silver content, design, and historical significance. The Roosevelt dime series, an overview. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime, which had been minted from 1916 to 1945. The transition to the Roosevelt dime was driven by a desire to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. Roosevelt was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to combating polio, a disease from which he himself suffered. Design and symbolism. The design of the Roosevelt dime was created by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. The obverse of the coin features a profile portrait of Roosevelt facing left. Sinek's initials, JS, are located below the truncation of Roosevelt's neck. The reverse of the coin showcases a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and victory, respectively. Silver composition and its implications. From its introduction in 1946 until 1964, the Roosevelt dime was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper. This composition, common among U.S. coins of the era, gave the dime intrinsic value beyond its face value. The silver content made these dimes valuable both as currency and as an investment, particularly after the U.S. ceased minting silver coins for circulation in 1965 due to rising silver prices. The 1957 Roosevelt dime, minting details. Mint locations and production figures. In 1957, Roosevelt dimes were produced at 3 different U.S. mint locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint's dimes can be identified by a mint mark located on the reverse side of the coin, to the left of the base of the torch. The 1957 dimes from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver carry a D, and those from San Francisco an S. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint produced 113,354,000 Roosevelt dimes in 1957. Denver Mint, D mint mark. The Denver Mint struck 136,772,000 dimes in the same year. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. San Francisco did not produce Roosevelt dimes in 1957. Collectability and grading. The condition or grade of a 1957 Roosevelt dime significantly affects its value. Coins are typically graded on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to perfect uncirculated, MS 70. The most commonly sought grades by collectors are those that fall within the mint state, MS, range, particularly MS 65 and above, where the coin shows no signs of wear and retains its original luster. Market value and investment potential. Bullion value. Given their 90% silver content, 1957 Roosevelt dimes are valued partly based on the current market price of silver. Each dime contains approximately 0.07234 troy ounces of pure silver. As of mid-2024, with silver prices around $24 per troy ounce, the intrinsic silver value of a 1957 dime is roughly $1.74. This value fluctuates with changes in the silver market. Collector value. Beyond their bullion value, 1957 Roosevelt dimes have numismatic value, which varies based on their condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Circulated coins *, these typically sell for a small premium over their silver value, often ranging from $2 to $4 depending on their condition. Uncirculated coins * coins in mint state condition can fetch significantly higher prices. MS-65 graded dimes might be valued between $10 and $20, while MS-67 or higher can command prices well above $100 due to their superior condition and relative scarcity. Proof coins *, although not widely circulated, proof coins, high-quality coins with a mirror-like finish made for collectors, from this era are particularly sought after and can be valued at around $20 to $50 depending on the grade. Error coins and varieties. Certain error coins or varieties can also command a premium. These might include coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies that make them unique. Collectors often prize these coins for their rarity and distinctiveness, sometimes paying substantial amounts for well-preserved examples of such errors. Historical context and significance. Economic climate of 1957. The year 1957 was part of the post-World War II economic boom in the United States. It was a period marked by strong economic growth, rising consumer spending, and an overall sense of prosperity. Let's delve into the history and value of the 1967 Roosevelt dime in a detailed manner. History of the 1967 Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, replaced the winged Liberty Head, Mercury, dime. Designed by John R. Sinek, the obverse features a profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the reverse originally depicted a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. Design changes and varieties. 1. Pre-1965 composition * until 1964, dimes were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. 2. Transition to clad coinage * in 1965. Due to rising silver prices, the composition changed to a clad sandwich of copper-nickel over a copper core. 3. Special mint sets. SMS in 1965 to 1967, the Philadelphia Mint produced special mint sets with higher quality strikes compared to regular circulation issues. 1967 specifics *. Mintage *. The 1967 Roosevelt dime had a substantial mintage of over 2 billion coins across various mint facilities. Collectability * Despite its high mintage, uncirculated examples, and those from special mint sets can carry a premium due to their higher quality. Value of the 1967 Roosevelt dime. Factors influencing value * 1. Condition * As with all coins, the condition significantly affects value. Uncirculated pieces or those with minimal wear command higher prices. 2. Rarity * While not rare in general, certain mint marks or varieties, like SMS strikes, can be more valuable to collectors. 3. Collectability * Coins from sets like SMS or those in exceptional condition are sought after by collectors. Pricing trends *. Circulated coins * Typically, circulated 1967 Roosevelt dimes are valued near their metal content due to their commonality and lack of numismatic rarity. Uncirculated coins * coins in mint condition can fetch higher prices, especially if they have sharp strikes and attractive toning. Market demand. Numismatic interest * Collectors often seek out coins from special mint sets due to their higher quality strikes and presentation. Value range *. Face value to collector prices * Circulated 1967 dimes are generally worth their face value or slightly above. Uncirculated examples can range from a few dollars to over $10, depending on quality and demand. Conclusion. The 1967 Roosevelt dime, despite its high mintage, holds interest for collectors due to its historical context, design changes, and the availability of special mint sets. While not typically rare, uncirculated examples and those in superior condition can hold value beyond their metal content. Understanding these aspects helps both collectors and enthusiasts appreciate the nuances of this coin in numismatic circles. The 1967 Roosevelt dime, like most dimes minted after 1964, does not contain silver and is primarily composed of copper and nickel. As of today, its worth is primarily based on its face value, numismatic interest, and condition. Face value. The face value of a 1967 Roosevelt dime is 10 cents, as with all dimes minted in the United States. This remains constant regardless of its condition or rarity. Numismatic value. Numismatic value refers to the worth of a coin to collectors. The 1967 Roosevelt dime, despite being relatively common, can hold some value due to its historical significance and condition. Here are some factors affecting its numismatic value. 1. Condition *. The condition of the dime is crucial. Uncirculated examples, those without wear and with pristine surfaces, generally command higher prices than worn-out coins. 2. Mintage *. The 1967 dime had a large mintage, with over 2 billion coins produced across various mint facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While this high mintage keeps its value relatively low, there are specific varieties, such as those from special mint sets, SMS, that are more desirable among collectors. 3. Collectability *. Collectors may seek out specific mint marks or varieties, such as coins from SMS, which were issued in higher quality than regular circulation strikes. Coins from SMS sets typically have sharper strikes and better preservation, appealing to collectors. Market prices. As of today, the market prices for a circulated 1967 Roosevelt dime typically hover around its face value or slightly higher, due to its availability and lack of scarcity in circulated condition. For uncirculated specimens or those from SMS sets, prices can vary. Uncirculated examples * these can range from a few dollars to around $10 or more, depending on the quality of the strike, absence of wear, and overall eye appeal. Special mint sets, SMS coins from SMS sets are generally more valuable due to their higher quality strikes and presentation. These can fetch higher prices in the numismatic market, potentially exceeding $10 or more depending on condition and demand. Conclusion. In summary, the 1967 Roosevelt dime primarily holds its face value of 10 cents in circulated condition. Uncirculated examples and those from special mint sets can carry additional value for collectors, ranging from a few dollars to over $10, depending on their condition and numismatic appeal. While not exceedingly
rare.
The
1968 D. Roosevelt dime, history and value. The 1968 D. Roosevelt dime is part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946. This coin has not only numismatic significance but also carries historical weight, given its association with President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a pivotal figure in American history. Let's delve into the historical context, design, production details, and current value of the 1968 D. Roosevelt dime. Historical context. Introduction to the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, the year after President Franklin D. Roosevelt's death. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, led the country through the Great Depression and World War II and was instrumental in establishing the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio. The dime was chosen to honor him due to his leadership in these challenging times and his direct connection to the campaign. 1960s America and coinage changes. The 1960s were a transformative period in American history. The decade saw significant social upheaval, the civil rights movement, and notable changes in U.S. coinage. By 1968, the U.S. Mint was transitioning from its use of silver in coinage to base metals due to the rising cost of silver and increasing demand for coins. The end of silver coinage. Prior to 1965, U.S. dimes, quarters, and half dollars were minted with 90% silver content. However, the Coinage Act of 1965 introduced a shift to a clad composition due to silver's increasing value and the corresponding coin shortages. The Roosevelt dime transitioned to a copper-nickel clad composition in 1965, with the outer layers consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a core of pure copper. Design and specifications. Obverse design. The obverse, front, of the 1968 D. Roosevelt dime features a profile portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Sinnock's initials, J.S., are visible at the base of Roosevelt's neck on the coin. The design also includes the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year, 1968. Reverse design. The reverse, back, of the coin, also designed by Sinnock, features a torch flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. The reverse also includes the inscriptions, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 dime. Specifications. Diameter. 17.91 millimeters, thickness. 1.35 millimeters, weight. 2.27 grams. Composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Edge asterisk reeded, 118 reeds. The Denver Mint and the D. Mint mark. Denver Mint overview. The 1968 D. Roosevelt dime was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the D. Mint mark on the coin. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, has played a crucial role in producing U.S. coinage. Known for its high production capacity, it has supplied coins for both domestic circulation and foreign governments. Mint mark placement and changes. In 1968, a significant change occurred regarding the placement of mint marks on U.S. coins. Prior to 1965, mint marks were placed on the reverse of dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Starting in 1968, the mint mark was moved to the obverse side, just above the date. This change was part of a broader effort to streamline coin design and production processes. Production and minting details. 1968 D. Mintage. The 1968 D. Roosevelt dime had a substantial mintage, reflecting its status as a circulating coin meant for everyday transactions. The Denver Mint produced 480,748,280 dimes that year, making it a common date for the series. Collectability and numismatic interest. Despite its high mintage, the 1968 D. Roosevelt dime holds interest for collectors, particularly in high grades. Coins with exceptional luster, sharp details, and minimal contact marks are always in demand. Collectors often seek these coins in mint state, MS, condition, graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Value and market trends. General value. The value of the 1968 D. Roosevelt dime in circulated condition is typically close to its face value, given its high mintage and the absence of silver content. In circulated grades, such as those seen in everyday pocket change, the dime is worth about 10 to 20 cents.
The 1971 dime, history, production, and value. The 1970 Roosevelt dime, a small yet significant piece of American coinage, reflects a fascinating blend of historical context, production intricacies, and varying market values. The dime's journey from mint to market tells a story of post-war America, the evolution of numismatic practices, and the subtle variances that intrigue collectors. Historical context. Introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime commemorated the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, along with his role in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio, made him a fitting figure for the 10-cent coin. By 1970, the United States was deeply embedded in the Cold War era, experiencing social upheaval, the aftermath of the Civil Rights Movement, and the ongoing Vietnam War. This period also marked significant shifts in the country's economic policies, influencing both everyday commerce and the world of coinage. Design and specifications. The 1970 dime maintains the design originally crafted by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. The obverse features a left-facing profile of Roosevelt, with the word "Liberty" on the left edge and the motto, "In God We Trust," at the lower left. The year, 1970, is inscribed to the right of Roosevelt's portrait, with the designer's initials, J.S., subtly placed at the truncation of the bust. The reverse showcases Sinek's vision of a torch flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. United States of America arcs around the top, while E pluribus unum is inscribed beneath the branches. The denomination, 1 dime, is stated at the bottom. Specifications asterisk. Diameter asterisk 17.9 mm, weight asterisk 2.27 grams. Composition asterisk 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, clad composition since 1965. Minting process and mint marks. In 1970, the Roosevelt dime was minted at 3 different facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Each mint produced dimes with distinct characteristics, primarily in terms of mint marks and quantities. 1. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. No mint mark is placed on the dimes produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1970, this mint produced 345,570,000 dimes. These coins were intended for general circulation. 2. Denver Mint, D. Dimes from the Denver Mint bear the D mint mark. In 1970, the Denver Mint produced 754,942,100 dimes. This mint mark is located to the left of the base of the torch on the reverse side of the coin. 3. San Francisco Mint, S. San Francisco primarily produced proof coins for collectors, marked with an S. In 1970, the San Francisco Mint produced 2,632,810 proof dimes, which were included in the annual proof sets. Notable variants and errors asterisk. 1970 S proof dime with no S mint mark asterisk. Occasionally, proof dimes were struck without the S mint mark. These error coins are rare and highly sought after by collectors. Misstrikes and double dies asterisk. Dimes with errors like double die obverse or reverses, off-center strikes, and misaligned dies can sometimes escape the mint, creating unique pieces that attract premium prices. Value and collectability. The value of a 1970 Roosevelt dime varies significantly based on condition, mint mark, and any unique characteristics or errors. Here's a breakdown of the potential value categories. 1. Circulated coins asterisk. Philadelphia and Denver dimes asterisk. In average circulated condition, these dimes typically have little to no premium over face value due to their high mintage numbers and the common nature of their composition. They are often worth between 10 cents and 50 cents. 2. Uncirculated coins asterisk. Philadelphia and Denver dimes asterisk. In uncirculated condition, these coins can fetch higher prices, generally between $1 and $5, depending on their grade. Coins with exceptionally high grades, mint state 67 or higher, can command higher premiums. 3. Proof coins asterisk. San Francisco dimes asterisk. Proof dimes from San Francisco, if maintained in pristine condition, can range from $1 to $5. However, coins with deep cameo contrast and high grades from certification services can significantly increase in value, often reaching $20 or more. 1970 S no S proof dime asterisk. This rare error coin can be valued from $500 to several $1,000s, depending on the coin's condition and certification. 4. Error coins asterisk. Dimes with significant minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be valued much higher based on the rarity and visual appeal of the error.
1974 D. Roosevelt dime, History and Value. Introduction. The Roosevelt dime, first minted in 1946, replaced the Mercury dime and has been a staple of U.S. currency ever since. Named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the dime commemorates his role in founding the March of Dimes and his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The 1974 D. Roosevelt dime is a coin from this long-standing series, minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. Understanding its history, production details, and value provides insight into this small but significant piece of American numismatics. Historical context. 1. The Roosevelt Dime Series. Introduction. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, just a year after Roosevelt's death. John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the United States Mint, designed the coin. The dime's obverse features a profile portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the reverse showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength respectively. Transition to clad composition. Initially, dimes were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, due to rising silver prices and the increasing demand for silver in industrial applications, the Coinage Act of 1965 mandated a transition to a copper-nickel clad composition. Starting in 1965, dimes were made of a core of pure copper, sandwiched between two layers of a copper-nickel alloy, with a total composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. 2. 1974, a year in review. Economic climate. The early 1970s were marked by economic challenges, including the aftermath of the 1973 oil crisis, which led to high inflation and unemployment in the United States. The inflation rate in 1974 was particularly high, reaching over 11%. Minting practices. Despite these challenges, the production of coins continued robustly. The Denver Mint, where the 1974 D dime was produced, was crucial in meeting the demand for circulating coinage. The Denver Mint has a long history, established in 1906, and is known for its high-volume production capacity. Characteristics of the 1974 D Roosevelt dime. 1. Design. Obverse. The obverse of the 1974 D Roosevelt dime features a left-facing portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Above the portrait is the word Liberty, and to the left, near the rim, is the motto, In God We Trust. Below the portrait is the year, 1974, and to the right of the year, the small D mint mark indicates it was minted in Denver. Reverse. The reverse showcases a torch in the center, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength. The inscriptions, United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, encircle the top and bottom, respectively, with the denomination 1 dime below the torch. 2. Composition and specifications. Material. The 1974 D dime is composed of a copper core and clad with an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Weight and dimensions. It weighs 2.268 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. The edge of the coin is reeded, which is a common feature for U.S. dimes to deter counterfeiting and coin shaving. Mintage and production. 1. Mintage figures. In 1974, the Denver Mint produced a substantial number of dimes. The total mintage for the 1974 D Roosevelt dime was approximately 571,070,000 coins. This large number reflects the ongoing demand for small denomination coins for daily transactions during that period. 2. Minting process. Planchets and blanks. The process begins with the creation of planchets, coin blanks, from large sheets of metal. These blanks are punched out and then polished to prepare for striking. Striking. The blanks are then struck by dies that impress the coin's design onto the surface. Each coin is struck only once under high pressure, a standard procedure for circulation coins. Quality control. Post-striking, coins undergo quality control checks to remove those with major defects. However, Minor imperfections can still make it into circulation, contributing to the variability in coin conditions seen today. Collectability and value. 1. Factors influencing value. Condition, grade. The primary determinant of a coin's value is its condition, graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. For Roosevelt dimes, coins in higher grades, e.g., MS 65 and above, are more sought after by collectors. Common grading terms include circulated, coins that have been used in everyday transactions and show signs of wear. Uncirculated, coins that have not been used in circulation and retain their original mint luster. Mint mark. The D mint mark can add interest, especially to collectors who focus on mint-specific collections. Rarity. While the 1974 D dime is not particularly rare, certain error coins or dimes in exceptionally high grades can command a premium. Market demand. Collector interest in the Roosevelt dime series, as well as the specific year and mint, influences market value. Historical significance or unique features can also impact demand. 2. Typical values. Circulated examples. Most 1974 D dimes found in pocket change are worth their face value of 10 cents unless in very good condition. Uncirculated examples ***. An uncirculated 1974 D dime might be valued between $1 to $5, depending on its grade. High-grade examples, particularly those graded MS 65 or above by professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can be worth more, typically ranging from $10 to $20 or higher.
1975 One Dime, History, Design, and Value. Introduction. The 1975 Roosevelt dime is a small but significant piece of American numismatic history. Named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this dime is part of a series that has been in continuous production since 1946. This article delves into the history, design, and current value of the 1975 dime, along with its place in the broader context of U.S. coinage. Historical background. 1. The Roosevelt Dime Series. Introduction. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946, replacing the winged Liberty Head, or Mercury, dime, to commemorate President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. Roosevelt was a pivotal figure in American history, known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his role in founding the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio, which he had suffered from. Design choice. The decision to feature Roosevelt on the dime was a tribute to his legacy and involvement with the March of Dimes. The design was created by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. 2. Economic and social context of 1975. 1970s America. The mid-1970s was a period of significant economic and social change in the United States. The country was recovering from the Vietnam War and facing economic challenges such as inflation and unemployment. The bicentennial of American independence was approaching, generating a wave of patriotism and historical reflection. Coinage trends. By 1975, the use of precious metals in everyday coinage had been largely phased out due to rising costs. The Roosevelt dimes produced after 1964 were made from a copper-nickel clad composition, rather than the silver used previously. This change reflected broader trends in U.S. coinage aimed at reducing production costs. Design and composition. 1. Obverse, front, design. Portrait. The obverse of the 1975 dime features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. This portrait has remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 1946. Inscriptions. The inscriptions include the word Liberty on the left, In God We Trust on the lower right, and the date 1975 below Roosevelt's chin. The initials of the designer, John R. Sinek, J.S., are found at the base of Roosevelt's neck. 2. Reverse, back, design. Symbols and imagery. the reverse features a torch, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left, representing peace, and an oak branch on the right, symbolizing strength and independence. This design was meant to encapsulate the ideals that Roosevelt championed. Inscriptions. The top of the reverse side is inscribed with United States of America, while one dime is inscribed at the bottom. The phrase, e pluribus unum, out of many, one, is situated across the center, between the branches. 3. Composition and specifications. Material. The 1975 dime is made from a copper core, sandwiched between two layers of copper-nickel alloy, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight and dimensions. It weighs 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Its edge is reeded, which is a series of small ridges that are a characteristic feature of U.S. dimes. Variants and mint marks. 1. Mint locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Dimes produced at the Philadelphia Mint do not carry a mint mark. Denver, D mint mark. Those produced at the Denver Mint are marked with a D. San Francisco, S mint mark. Dimes from the San Francisco Mint carry an S and are usually proof coins, intended primarily for collectors. 2. Special varieties. Proof coins. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins with a highly polished finish, intended for collectors. These coins are generally more valuable than regular circulation coins. Error coins. As with all coinage, there are occasionally errors or variations in the minting process that can make certain 1975 dimes especially valuable to collectors. These errors can include double strikes, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies. Collectability and value. 1. Factors influencing value. Condition. The value of a 1975 dime is significantly influenced by its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. Uncirculated coins, graded MS-60 and above, and proof coins can be worth more than those that have been in circulation. Rarity and demand. While the 1975 dime is not rare, specific variations or high-grade examples can be more valuable. The overall demand from collectors also plays a role in determining its market value. Mint marks and special editions, dimes from the San Francisco Mint or those with unique minting errors are often more sought after. 2. Current market value ***:. Circulation coins. A typical 1975 dime found in circulation is worth its face value of 10 cents. However, uncirculated examples can range from 50 cents to a few dollars, depending on their condition. Proof coins. Proof coins from 1975, especially those with a cameo finish, can fetch between $1 to $5 or more, based on their condition and rarity. Error coins. Coins with notable minting errors can be worth significantly more, sometimes hundreds of dollars, depending on the nature of the error and the interest from collectors. 3. Investment potential. Historical value. While the 1975 dime is a common coin, its connection to Roosevelt and its place in the ongoing Roosevelt dime series add to its historical interest. Collector interest. For casual collectors, the 1975 dime can be an affordable entry point into U.S. coin collecting. For more serious collectors, rare variations and high-grade examples offer opportunities for investment. Conclusion. The 1975 Roosevelt dime is more than just a small denomination coin, it's a piece of American history and a reflection of mid-20th century America. From its commemoration of a significant president to its place in the evolution of U.S. coinage, the dime offers a rich story for collectors and historians alike. Its value, while
History and value of the 1982 P dime. The 1982 P Roosevelt dime is a coin with a unique place in numismatic history, largely due to a notable minting error. This dime, like other coins in the Roosevelt dime series, commemorates President Franklin D. Roosevelt and features his profile on the obverse side. Here's a detailed exploration of its history, the error associated with it, and its value in the numismatic market today. Background: Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed by John R. Sinnock, who was the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. This coin was intended to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had died in 1945 and was widely celebrated for his leadership through the Great Depression and World War II, as well as for his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, which played a significant role in funding research for the polio vaccine. 1982 Dime Minting. By 1982, the Roosevelt dime had been in circulation for over 3 decades. The coins were struck at various U.S. mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Typically, dimes from Philadelphia were marked with a P mint mark, those from Denver with a D, and proof coins from San Francisco with an S. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint struck dimes as usual, but this year became notable due to an oversight that resulted in the production of a number of dimes without the P mint mark. This error was unprecedented, making the 1982 P no mint mark dime a significant find for collectors. The mint mark error. The mint mark on U.S. coins serves as an indicator of where the coin was produced. For example, the P denotes the Philadelphia Mint. In 1982, an unintentional omission occurred. A batch of dimes was produced without the P mint mark. This error marked the first time since 1968, when the mint mark was reintroduced on coins, that such a mistake had happened. As a result, the 1982 no mint mark dimes were released into circulation and quickly caught the attention of collectors. This minting error can be attributed to human oversight in the coin production process. It is possible that during a die change, a die without the P mint mark was used by mistake, leading to the minting of these error coins. This type of error is particularly intriguing because it offers a glimpse into the meticulous process of coin production and the potential for human error even in highly automated systems. Collectability and market value. The value of a 1982 P dime without the mint mark largely depends on its condition and demand among collectors. Coins are generally graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. The higher the grade, the more pristine the condition of the coin. Circulated condition ***. For coins that have been in circulation and show signs of wear, the value typically ranges from about $10 to $30. Even though these coins are not in pristine condition, the rarity of the mint mark error keeps them valuable. Uncirculated condition, dimes that are uncirculated and in higher grades, such as mint state, MS, 65 or above, can fetch significantly higher prices. These coins can range from $100 to $300 or more, depending on their condition and appeal. Proof and high-grade coins. While proof coins are not typically found in circulation, high-grade error coins from this year can be particularly valuable. Coins graded MS-67 or MS-68 have been known to sell for several $100s or even more, reflecting both their condition and rarity. Market trends. The value of the 1982 no mint mark dime has generally seen steady appreciation over the years as collectors recognize its unique place in U.S. coinage history. Market trends suggest that well-preserved examples of this coin are in continuous demand, especially those graded MS-65 or higher. Factors affecting value. Several factors influence the value of the 1982 P no mint mark dime. 1. Rarity. The fewer examples known to exist, the higher the value. Although exact mintage figures for the error are not available, the rarity is well established due to the error's unintentional nature. 2. Condition. As with all coins, the state of preservation plays a crucial role. Higher grade coins command higher prices. 3. Historical significance. The mint mark error of 1982 adds a historical narrative that enhances the coin's appeal to collectors. 4. Collector demand. The interest among collectors in error coins and Roosevelt dimes contributes to the coin's market value. The combination of error and common series increases its desirability. Investing in 1982 P no mint mark dimes. For those interested in investing in these rare coins, it's essential to focus on high-quality, well-graded examples. Coins certified by reputable grading services like NGC or PCGS provide a level of assurance regarding authenticity and condition. Purchasing tips: when buying a 1982 numismatic dime, look for coins with minimal wear and clear details. Avoid heavily circulated or damaged coins unless they are available at a significantly lower price. Long-term investment: these dimes can be a good long-term investment, given their rarity and the historical curiosity surrounding the mint mark era. As the numismatic community grows and the history of U.S. coinage becomes more cherished, the value of unique coins like the 1982 numismatic dime may continue to rise. Conclusion:
the 1987 Roosevelt dime holds significance both historically and numismatically, reflecting elements of American history and culture as well as varying values depending on its condition and rarity. To fully explore its story and value, let's delve into its background, design, minting process, historical context, and market evaluation. Background and design. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. Designed by John R. Sinek, the obverse, front, of the coin features a profile of Roosevelt facing left, with the word liberty above and the motto, "In God We Trust," to the right. The reverse, back, of the coin showcases a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the United States mint facilities responsible for producing circulating coinage. Mint marks are crucial for collectors, as they denote where a coin was minted and can affect its rarity and value. Historical context. 1987 marked a period of stability and economic growth in the United States. Ronald Reagan was in his second term as president, and the country was experiencing the tail end of a period of economic expansion known as the Reagan boom. The dime, as a widely circulated denomination, played a crucial role in everyday commerce and transactions. Minting process. Coins like the 1987 Roosevelt dime were produced through a multi-step minting process. The Denver Mint receives the necessary metals, typically copper and nickel, to strike dimes. These metals are heated to form strips, which are then punched to create blanks. These blanks are then fed into presses where they are stamped with the design of the Roosevelt dime. Numismatic value. The value of a 1987 Roosevelt dime can vary significantly based on several factors. 1. Condition. The condition, or grade, of the coin is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70, with higher grades indicating better preservation. Uncirculated dimes with minimal wear command higher prices. 2. Rarity. While the 1987 dime is not considered rare in a general sense, certain varieties or errors can increase its desirability among collectors. Mint errors, such as double strikes or planchet errors, can significantly enhance a coin's value. 3. Demand. The demand for specific coins can fluctuate based on collector interest, historical significance, or market trends. Coins in high demand due to their condition or unique attributes may command higher prices at auctions or through coin dealers. Market evaluation. To determine the market value of a 1987 Roosevelt dime, collectors and investors typically consult pricing guides, auction results, and the expertise of professional numismatists. Websites like Numismedia provide current market prices based on the condition and grade of the coin. For instance, a circulated 1987 dime might be valued close to its face value, while a well-preserved, uncirculated specimen could be worth significantly more. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1987 Roosevelt dime represents both a piece of American history and a collectible item sought after by numismatists. Its design, minting process, historical context, and market value all contribute to its overall significance. Whether you're a collector or someone interested in American history, the 1987 dime offers a fascinating glimpse into the intersection of art, commerce, and culture in the United States. As of today, the value of a 1987 D. Roosevelt dime primarily depends on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Here's an overview of what you can expect regarding its monetary worth. The 1987 D. Roosevelt dime holds a significant place in numismatic history, reflecting both its production and value within the broader context of American coinage. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1987, this dime features the familiar profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek and in use since 1946. Historical context and production. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, played a crucial role in minting circulating coinage for the United States. In 1987, the Mint produced millions of dimes, including the 1987 D. Roosevelt dime. Dimes are part of the smaller denominations of U.S. currency, essential for everyday transactions. Design and composition. The Roosevelt dime is composed of a cupronickel alloy, 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Its small size and light weight make it convenient for handling and circulation. The obverse depicts Roosevelt's left-facing profile, with the inscriptions, Liberty, and the year of minting, 1987. The reverse features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively, with the inscriptions, E pluribus unum, United States of America. The 1989 D dime, history and value. The 1989 D Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, represents a significant period in the ongoing series of dimes that feature the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was a tribute to the president who led the United States through the Great Depression and World War II, and whose fight against polio made him a symbol of courage and perseverance. The Roosevelt dime replaced the winged Liberty head, or Mercury, dime, and its introduction marked a new era in American numismatics. Historical context of the Roosevelt dime. 1. Introduction and design ****. The Roosevelt dime was designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. The obverse of the dime features a profile portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, and the reverse shows a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. The design was chosen to honor Roosevelt's legacy and his role in the founding of the March of Dimes, an organization initially created to combat polio. 2. Transition to clad coinage ****. Originally minted in 90% silver, the dime's composition was changed in 1965 to a clad composition of copper and nickel due to the rising cost of silver. This change was part of a broader movement across U.S. coinage in response to economic pressures and the need to preserve silver reserves. The 1989 D dime continues with this clad composition, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to an inner core of pure copper. 3. Minting at Denver ****. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, has been a crucial facility in the production of U.S. coins. The D Mint mark indicates that the dime was minted in Denver. The 1989 D dime is one of the many millions of dimes produced at this facility over the years. In 1989, the Denver Mint struck over 839 million dimes, ensuring ample supply for circulation. Collecting and value of the 1989 D dime. 1. Circulation coins ****. Most 1989 D dimes found in circulation are valued at face value, which is 10 cents. Due to the large mintage and the widespread use of these coins in everyday transactions, circulated examples are plentiful and hold little numismatic premium. However, well-preserved, uncirculated examples can be more desirable to collectors. 2. Mint state coins ****. Uncirculated or mint state, MS, 1989 D dimes are more valuable than their circulated counterparts. The value of these coins is determined by their grade, which is assessed based on their condition, luster, and any imperfections. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS-60 to MS-70 representing mint state. An MS-65 1989 D dime, for example, may be worth a few dollars, while higher grades can fetch even more, especially if they exhibit full bands, FB, on the reverse torch. 3. Error coins ***. Error coins from the 1989 D minting run can also attract collectors' interest. These errors can include misstrikes, off-center strikes, or other anomalies such as double dies or die cracks. Such errors are less common and can significantly increase the value of the coin depending on the nature and visibility of the error. 4. Proof coins ***. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are struck with polished dies to give them a mirror-like finish. The 1989 proof dimes were produced at the San Francisco Mint, bearing an S mint mark, rather than Denver. These proof dimes are typically part of special proof sets and are not meant for circulation. Market value and collectability. 1. Current market trends ***. As of the latest data, the value of a typical 1989 D dime in mint state condition can range from a few dollars to upwards of $10, depending on the grade. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are particularly sought after and can command premiums. For example, an MS-67 1989 D dime might sell for around $10 to $20. The highest graded specimens, especially those with the FB designation, can sell for much more at auction. 2. Factors influencing value ***. Several factors influence the value of a 1989 D dime. Condition ** higher grade coins with fewer imperfections and better eye appeal are more valuable. Rarity ** while 1989 D dimes are not rare in general, higher grade examples or coins with errors are less common and therefore more valuable. Demand ** the interest of collectors in a particular coin series or mint mark can affect its market value. The Roosevelt dime series has a steady base of collectors. 3. Investment potential ***. While common circulated 1989 D dimes are not considered significant investments, high-grade or error examples can be a good addition to a coin collection. The key to investing in such coins is to focus on quality and rarity. Collectors and investors. Let's delve into the history and value of the 1993 D Roosevelt dime. History of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. The coin replaced the Mercury dime, which had been in circulation since 1916. The decision to feature Roosevelt on the dime was in tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The design of the Roosevelt dime was created by John R. Sinek, who was chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. The obverse of the coin features a profile portrait of Roosevelt facing left, with the inscription, "In God We Trust," above and "Liberty," to the left. The reverse of the coin initially depicted a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Minting of the 1993 D Roosevelt dime. The D mint mark on the dime indicates that it was minted in Denver. The Denver Mint is one of the facilities of the United States Mint responsible for producing coinage. Dimes minted in Denver are marked with a D to distinguish them from dimes minted at other facilities. In 1993, the Denver Mint produced Roosevelt dimes as part of its regular coin production. These dimes were struck in various quantities depending on the demand for coinage that year and the Mint's production capacity. Collectability and value. Determining the value of a 1993 D Roosevelt dime involves considering several factors, including its condition, rarity, and collector demand. Here are some key points to consider. 1. Condition. The condition, or grade, of the dime is crucial in assessing its value. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition will generally fetch higher prices than those that are worn or damaged. 2. Rarity. While millions of Roosevelt dimes were minted each year, certain years and mint marks may be scarcer than others. Collectors often seek out dimes from years with lower mintages or from specific mint facilities. 3. Collector demand. The demand among coin collectors can significantly influence the value of a dime. Some collectors may focus on completing a set of Roosevelt dimes from each year and mint mark, while others may be interested in specific varieties or errors. 4. Market trends. Like any collectible item, the value of Roosevelt dimes can fluctuate based on market trends and economic factors. Auction results and dealer prices can provide insights into current market values. Pricing and market examples. To provide a more detailed understanding, let's explore potential values based on hypothetical scenarios. Average circulated condition. A 1993 D. Roosevelt dime in average circulated condition may be worth its face value or slightly above, primarily due to its metal content rather than collectability. Uncirculated condition. An uncirculated 1993 D. Roosevelt dime could range from a few dollars to around $5 or more, depending on its condition and the current collector market. Special varieties or errors. If a 1993 D dime has a noticeable error or variety recognized by collectors, its value could increase significantly. Examples include off-center strikes, double dies, or other minting anomalies. Conclusion. The 1993 D. Roosevelt dime holds value both as a circulating coin and as a collectible item. Its worth is influenced by factors such as condition, rarity, and collector demand. For those interested in numismatics, understanding these aspects can enhance appreciation for the coin beyond its monetary value. The 1993 D. Roosevelt dime holds a significant place in numismatic history as part of the long-standing series honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the D. Mint mark, this coin is a product of the United States Mint's ongoing effort to produce circulating currency. Let's explore its history and value in more detail. History of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by chief engraver John R. Sinek, the dime replaced the Mercury dime, which had been in circulation since 1916. Sinek's design features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, accompanied by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." The reverse initially featured an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength, respectively. This design underwent slight modifications over the years but largely retained its original symbolism and layout. Minting of the 1993 D. Roosevelt dime. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, is one of the United States Mint's primary facilities responsible for producing circulating coinage. The D. Mint mark on the 1993 D. Roosevelt dime signifies its origin from this mint. Denver typically produces a significant portion of the nation's coinage, alongside the Philadelphia Mint and occasionally the San Francisco Mint. In 1993, the Denver Mint struck Roosevelt dimes as part of its regular coin production. Each dime was minted using a combination of copper and nickel, forming a durable and widely recognizable denomination in everyday transactions across the United States. Collectability and value. Determining the value of a 1993 D. Roosevelt dime involves assessing several factors. 1. Condition. The condition of the dime is crucial. Uncirculated or mint state examples, which have not been circulated and retain their original luster, generally command higher prices among collectors compared to circulated specimens. 2. Rarity. While millions of Roosevelt dimes are minted annually,
the 1996 D. Roosevelt dime, history and value. Introduction to the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, is a significant piece of American numismatic history. Named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this coin was designed to honor his legacy, particularly his work with the March of Dimes, a foundation that significantly contributed to combating polio, a disease Roosevelt himself struggled with. Design and features. The dime's design has remained largely consistent since its introduction. The obverse features a profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. The reverse displays a torch, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength and independence. These symbols collectively reflect the principles that Roosevelt championed during his presidency. The 1996 D. Roosevelt dime. Minting and production. The 1996 D. Roosevelt dime was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D. Mint mark. This year holds particular interest for collectors and historians due to a few reasons. 1. 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime. 1996 marked the 50th anniversary of the first Roosevelt dime, adding a layer of historical significance to this particular coin. 2. Mintage. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of these dimes in 1996. The total mintage for the 1996 D dimes was 1,381,000,000, reflecting the coin's role as a widely circulated piece of currency. Composition and specifications. The 1996 D. Roosevelt dime, like other dimes from 1965 onwards, is composed of a copper core with a clad outer layer consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This combination provides durability and resistance to wear and corrosion. The dime weighs 2.268 grams, has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and features a reeded edge with 118 reeds, a standard specification for dimes since 1965. Special commemorative sets. In addition to the regular strikes, the United States Mint also released special sets to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime. These sets often included proof and uncirculated coins, offering collectors a higher quality version of the dime compared to the standard circulation coins. Value and collectability. Circulated coins. For most circulated 1996 D dimes, their value remains close to their face value of 10 cents. The high mintage number means that these coins are common, and their worth in everyday transactions doesn't increase much over their nominal value. Collectors often seek out these dimes more for their sentimental value and place in a series rather than their intrinsic worth. Uncirculated and proof coins. Uncirculated 1996 D dimes, those that have not entered general circulation, can command a higher price, particularly if they are in pristine condition. Coins graded by professional services such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can sell for more, especially at higher grades, e.g., MS-65 and above. These coins often range from $1 to $10, depending on their condition and the specific grade assigned. Proof dimes from 1996, especially those from the special 50th anniversary sets, are highly prized among collectors. These proof coins are struck using specially prepared dies and polished planchets, resulting in a coin with a mirror-like finish and sharp details. The value of these proof coins can vary widely based on their condition and the demand from collectors, typically ranging from $5 to $20 or more. Key factors influencing value. Several factors can influence the value of a 1996 D. Roosevelt dime. 1. Condition. The coin's condition is paramount. Coins in mint state, MS, or those with minimal wear retain higher value. 2. Grading. Professional grading can significantly impact the coin's value. Higher graded coins, MS-67, MS-68, etc., are more valuable. 3. Proof versus regular strike. Proof coins generally have a higher value due to their special production process and limited numbers. 4. Market demand. The overall demand for the 1996 D dime among collectors can fluctuate, affecting its value. Numismatic significance. Historical context. The Roosevelt dime, introduced just after World War II, represents a period of American history characterized by optimism and recovery. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II had a profound impact on the nation, making his depiction on the dime a fitting tribute. The 1996 D dime continues this legacy, being a part of a series that has become an enduring symbol in American coinage. Collecting the Roosevelt dime series. For numismatists, collecting the entire Roosevelt dime series offers a relatively accessible entry into coin collecting. The series' long run and consistent design allow collectors to focus on variations in mint marks, years, and conditions. The 1996 D dime, with its historical significance as part of the 50th anniversary celebration, is a notable addition to any Roosevelt dime collection. Modern-day relevance. Everyday use. Despite
the 1998 D Roosevelt dime is part of the long-standing series of Roosevelt dimes issued by the United States Mint. Here's an in-depth look at its history, design, minting details, and its current value in the numismatic market. Historical background. Introduction to the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime, named in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced in 1946, a year after his death. Roosevelt was instrumental in the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio, making his image a fitting choice for the dime. The dime replaced the winged Liberty Head, or Mercury, dime, and the design has remained largely unchanged since its debut. The Denver Mint. The 1998 D Roosevelt dime was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the 4 active mints in the United States. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, is known for producing coins for circulation, commemorative coins, and coinage for foreign countries. The D mint mark denotes that the coin was minted in Denver. Design and specifications. Obverse, front. The obverse of the 1998 D Roosevelt dime features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint from 1925 to 1947. The design showcases Roosevelt facing left, with the inscriptions, Liberty, to his left, the national motto, In God We Trust, to his right, and the year, 1998, below the portrait. Below the neck is Sinek's initials, J.S. Reverse, back. The reverse design, also by Sinek, features a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right. The olive branch signifies peace, and the oak branch represents strength and independence. The inscriptions include United States of America at the top and E pluribus unum, Latin for, out of many, one, across the center. The denomination, 1 dime, is inscribed at the bottom. Physical specifications. Composition. The 1998 D Roosevelt dime is composed of a clad alloy with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to an inner core of pure copper. Weight, 2.268 grams. Diameter, 17.91 millimeters. Thickness, 1.35 millimeters. Edge, reeded. Minting and production. In 1998, the Denver Mint produced a significant number of dimes. However, precise mintage figures can vary year by year based on economic factors and demand for coinage. The production run for the 1998 D dime was substantial, resulting in it being widely available in circulation. Collectability and value. Factors affecting value. The value of the 1998 D Roosevelt dime depends on several factors. Condition. Coins in uncirculated or higher grades, such as mint state, are more valuable than those with wear and tear. Mint mark. The D mint mark on the 1998 D dime identifies it as a product of the Denver Mint. Dimes from different mints can have varying values, although for the 1998 D, it is typically comparable to its Philadelphia counterpart unless there are significant mint errors. Rarity and errors. Coins with minting errors or those that are part of a limited production run can be more valuable. Common errors might include misstrikes, off-center strikes, or doubling. Current market value. As of now, the 1998 D Roosevelt dime is relatively common in circulated condition, and its value is generally close to its face value, around 10 cents, or slightly more for coins in excellent condition. However, coins in mint state, MS, grades, particularly MS 65 and above, can fetch higher prices, typically ranging from $1 to $3. For coins with higher grades, such as MS-67 and above, or those certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, the value can be significantly higher, sometimes reaching $10 or more. It's important to note that the numismatic market can fluctuate, and prices can vary depending on the buyer and the specific coin's attributes. Notable sales and auctions. High-grade examples of the 1998 D dime, especially those with exceptional luster and strike, can command premium prices at auctions. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are rare and can be particularly valuable to collectors who seek pristine examples. Collecting Roosevelt dimes. Collecting Roosevelt dimes, including the 1998 D, can be a rewarding endeavor. They are accessible due to their low cost and availability, making them a good starting point for novice collectors. Here are a few tips for those interested in collecting these dimes. 1. Focus on quality. Aim to collect coins in the best possible condition. Look for coins with minimal wear, good luster, and no significant marks or scratches. 2. Grading. Understanding coin grading can help in assessing the value and quality of your collection. Professional grading can provide a certification of the coin's condition. 3. Error coins. Keep an eye out for error coins, which can be significantly more valuable. This could include off-center strikes, double dies, or other anomalies. 4.
The 1999 P. Roosevelt dime, history, specifications, and value. Introduction. The Roosevelt dime, first introduced in 1946, has been a staple of American currency for decades. Named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this coin was introduced to commemorate his contributions and to replace the Mercury dime. The 1999 P dime, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, is part of this long-standing series. This article delves into the history, specifications, mintage, and current value of the 1999 P. Roosevelt dime. Historical background. The Roosevelt dime's introduction. The Roosevelt dime was introduced to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States and led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. He was instrumental in the establishment of the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio, from which he personally suffered. Following his death in 1945, Congress swiftly approved a design change to feature Roosevelt on the dime, replacing the Mercury dime which had been in circulation since 1916. The dime's design features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, created by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. The reverse showcases an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength respectively. Minting and distribution. The 1999 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the main production facilities for U.S. coinage. Philadelphia has a rich history of minting coins and played a crucial role in the production of the Roosevelt dime. The P mint mark, denoting the Philadelphia Mint, is located to the right of the date on the coin's obverse. Specifications. The 1999 P dime maintains the standard specifications that have characterized Roosevelt dimes since their inception. Composition: copper-nickel clad, consisting of a core of pure copper surrounded by a layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Diameter: 17.91 mm, thickness: 1.35 mm, weight: 2.268 grams. Edge, reeded, 118 reeds. These specifications are consistent with the dimes produced since the switch from silver to a copper-nickel composition in 1965, a change driven by the rising cost of silver and the need for more durable, lower-cost materials for coinage. Mintage. The mintage numbers for the 1999 P dime were relatively high, reflecting its role as a key piece of daily currency rather than a collector's item at the time. According to the U.S. Mint records, approximately 1,309,620,000 dimes were produced at the Philadelphia facility in 1999. Such high mintage figures are typical for modern dimes intended for general circulation. This large quantity means that the 1999 P dime is readily available and not rare in the coin collecting world. Collecting the 1999 P dime. While the 1999 P dime is not considered rare, its condition and any unique errors or varieties can significantly influence its value and desirability among collectors. Condition and grading. Coin grading is a crucial factor in determining the value of any coin, including the 1999 P dime. The Sheldon scale, ranging from 1, poor, to 70, perfect, is used to assess a coin's condition. For Roosevelt dimes, the most sought-after grades are in the mint state, MS, range, typically MS-65 and above. MS-60, MS-64. Coins in this range show minimal wear and retain most of their original mint luster, but may have noticeable contact marks or surface abrasions. MS-65, MS-69. These coins exhibit strong luster and eye appeal, with few, if any, visible imperfections. They are near perfect in appearance. MS-70, a perfect coin with no visible flaws under magnification. Such coins are extremely rare and command a premium price. For circulated 1999 P dimes, their value is generally tied to their face value due to the high mintage and widespread availability. However, uncirculated or high-grade specimens can fetch higher prices. Errors and varieties. Coin errors and varieties can enhance the value of a standard coin significantly. For the 1999 P dime, notable errors to look out for include off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned with the dies, resulting in part of the design missing from the coin's surface. Double dies. These coins exhibit doubling of the design elements due to a misalignment during the minting process. Clipped planchets. A coin with a portion of the metal missing, often resulting from a mishap in the cutting process. Such errors can be rare and sought after by collectors, potentially increasing the coin's value well above its face value. Value and market analysis. The value of a 1999 P dime in today's market varies depending on its condition and any unique attributes it may possess. Generally, circulated coins hold minimal value beyond their face value. However, coins in mint state condition or those with rare errors can be worth more. Circulated coins, these are typically worth their face value of 10 cents, given their